Hey y'all, welcome in, like the video. Hey everyone, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. In. So Trump done did something stupid. He done started trouble. Hey, what's up, Zero? Trump is starting trouble. Guys, this is not good. This is totally not good. Why would he do that when he knows they already said that they were going to retaliate? Hey y'all, welcome in, like the video. They said they was going to retaliate on us. So now what? Now what, you guys? Now what? Is it going to be a war, or do I got to worry about being bombed in my sleep? Like, what the hell? Hey guys. Hey Eugenia. I know, Zero. That's what I'm talking about. Why is you guys even involving yourself in this? They say that Iran should not have weapons of mass destruction. So I guess that's his reasoning for doing this. But I don't think it's going to be a good outcome from this. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I remember back in the day they used to have bomb shelters and bomb shelter drills and things like that, but I haven't really heard that anymore. But I don't have small kids, so I wouldn't know, because when the kids are in school, they teach them, awareness and what to do in disaster. So I have no idea. I just pray though that they keep that over there. Listen, Iran, we didn't do it. It's not us. Don't try to hurt us. Take your ass on down to the the White House and that shit. That's in DC. We have different states. Go on over there. Don't mess with the rest of the world, because we ain't for the bullshit. We ain't even. Most of us didn't even want him in office, and how the hell he got there, I don't fucking know. But that shit ain't cool though. Exactly, Zero. Exactly. The things that they're doing is crazy. But I knew it. And I was telling like people around me, like, do not let that man get in office. You gotta think. Once you've been disciplined by a thing, and for you to rule over that thing again, like, yeah, Yeah, you already know that he coming with it. You put the you tried to put the man in jail using the same systems that he uses every day. I knew if he got back in office, he was going to cause all kinds of disasters and wars and rumors of wars. And these things are already documented, guys, in bio. So, you know what I mean? So, what do you guys think? Because this is not cool. This is not cool, especially involving people that has nothing to do with that. We don't have nothing to do with that. We don't have anything to do with that. That's none of our business. We're over here minding our business. We don't like the man just as much as y'all don't like the man. So I guess it's a win-win for everybody. But I just hope and pray, and I pray for the people in Iran, and I pray for the people all over the world. Because Trump's making decisions that will affect the whole world. Because y'all really done fucked around and pissed people off. Especially the people that get all their goods from China, and you trying to add on tariffs. You know a lot of people get their stuff in China. A lot. So, like, at the end of the day, like, it's going to be us paying that tariff. Not the people that's buying the things. Not the businesses. Because they're going to put that same tariff off on us to pay for. And maybe not, maybe even more. And that's not cool, man. Watch. Something that we usually pay $20 for. What he say the tariff was? 45% or something like that? That's the last time I heard of it anyway. You gotta think, that's almost half of what they paid for it. So, yeah, they're gonna give it they're gonna kick it right back to us, and we gonna be the ones dealing with it. We gonna be the ones paying it. And we already cash tight. We already struggling over here. Like, I was listening to a lot of like videos of people that bought their home, and now the interest rate then went up on them. The taxes and the insurance then went up on them. So now they struggling to pay a mortgage when they started off at $2,400. Now they're paying $4,000. $4,000 now. They're paying. You start off at $2,400, now you're paying $4,000. How can you afford that? How can you How can you afford that? But that's what they were saying. Like, they can't afford it. They like, if anything break or if their car have any issues, like right now, they cannot do nothing because they all their money go to their house. They house poor. They are house poor. And even it's the same thing with the cars. Like, when I had my car, my payment was $378 a month. And people talking about now that they are paying $700 a month. I'm like, what the fuck? Where the hell you gonna get that from? Where's you gonna get that from? Like, who? You walk into the car dealership and walk out with a $750 car payment on a regular car? Like, heck nah. Man, that's what you used to pay for a luxury car. Now this is a regular car payment, $750? Jesus Christ. So I guess the luxury car is, yeah, I did see uh I think it was on, it was, I forgot where I saw it, but what's her name, B and Bria, something like that. And she was saying how she paid $2,000 a month, and she's been paying it for a year or almost over a year, and she still owe $100,000. Like, what? I didn't give you $24,000, and you mean to tell me I still owe the same thing I owe when I walked out of the dealership? Oh, hell no. Heck no. No. Ain't nobody doing that. Who's doing that? That's crazy. And our economy is already messed up right now. Yes, she has a Mercedes. A Mercedes. A Mercedes truck. That's what God said. $2,000. Jesus, that's a whole mortgage. That's a whole mortgage. But now that's just crazy. But even 750 is crazy. That's why I just bought me a car straight up, so I don't have any payments. All I pay is insurance and maintenance. Because that car payment gets you. Especially when you've been paying for the car for 3 years and all of a sudden it breaks down. And now the repairs is well over the cost of what you can afford. So now you still stuck with that car and that car payment. That ain't cool, man. Like, I thank God I don't have any small children. Then they talking about taking away Section 8 and food stamps and Medicaid and all these things. Like, just so the rich can have a tax break. You got to be kidding me, right? That just goes to show they don't care. They do not care about the everyday citizens. How are you going to be a millionaire and pay less tax than I do working a regular job? That's crazy. Right, right. That's cool. Everything is expensive now. Ever since um what, 2020, 2021, it's just then went down from there. Things that used to cost $2 now cost $4. Food is outrageous. Services is outrageous. I can't see it just continuing doing this. And even real estate is suffering now. I can't see how it will continue to be this way. And like the state of Georgia, the minimum wage is $7.25. It may be $7.50, but I think it's $7.25. $7.25 for per hour to work in the state of Georgia, right? Meanwhile, the prices of rent is $1,500 and up. Even if you work 2 full-time jobs, so 2 8-hour a day each job, which is 16 hours, you still could not afford to live in Atlanta. And that's real. Like, that's really serious, like, would be taking place, because even you gotta think about people with small children where they need child care and they need before and after school care and things like that. By the time you pay rent, car payment, no, that's just for apartment. That's not even for house. That's an apartment, and you probably don't even get 1,000 square feet. It's ridiculous. I done seen some apartments that are 550 square feet, and because it has wall-to-wall windows, $2,500. Just because it has floor-to-ceiling windows. It is crazy. I just saw in California, gas was $7.41 a gallon. Jesus! I don't know. I wouldn't be driving nowhere. I wouldn't be driving nowhere. Imagine like Uber and Lyft and these things that rideshare places that need gas. So I know they have to pay them well, because you can't even afford to even put gas in your car. And then the apartment complex, they want you to make 3 times the rent. So if your rent is $2,500, you need to make $7,500. You need to make $7,500 to be able to afford a rent of $2,400 a month. And in the U.S., we pay by the month, but I know other countries, they pay by the year. They pay for it all up front. I know they do that in Africa. They don't pay by the month. You pay by the year. And 1,500 is on the low side. That's on the low side. And it used to be, you know, location, 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 but they are trying to make everything the same price. Because why here in Florida is a 1-bedroom the same amount as Maryland? The South has always been cheaper, but now they're trying to make it even, like on an even scale, and you can't do that because down south the minimum wage is still low. The minimum wage is $15 in Maryland. The minimum wage is $7.25 in Georgia. So how in the hell are you going to have the same price apartments? That don't even make sense. For real. That don't make sense at all. After a while, it's all going to be the same, just like New York and LA. Because you can't tell me it costs the same to live in South Carolina as it do to live in Atlanta. Hell no. They got the system fucked up. They got it real messed up. But I see it getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until it just pops. And I guess that'll be the end of times. Money ain't gonna be worth nothing. Everybody gonna be scratching and surviving. Ain't nobody gonna be in a predicament to help nobody. Cause I'm just sitting, I'm chilling on a Sunday. I ain't even gonna hold you. I got my bonnet on and I'm still in my robe. I just decided to come on here and run my mouth. Decided to call y'all up to see what y'all was doing. But so every day is just something different with what's going on in our economy. I don't understand how people are making it. Today is really hot. It's like 90 some degrees. I think it's 95 degrees. $95 degrees. What temperature is it where you guys is? It's 3 a.m. Oh my goodness, yes. Please go to sleep. Have a good night. Alright, y'all. I'll holler at y'all in a few. Call y'all back. Bye.